This is no Stravini, and this is talking a little about out of date, my friends, because I made these notes about 3 months ago before I went into hospital and rehab. But let's see what we can do. It's been fermenting in my brain for a while. Secret Service robbery. This is how much we've decayed under the Biden administration. Uh, Secret Service agents in Washington, D.C. are being mugged. Yes, the Secret Service that protects the president and among others, and according to our blessed saint Trump, were mugged. And I believe it was a female Secret Service agent. Now, I come from the generation that saw Clint Eastwood as a super secret agent, so the Secret Service. And the men who protected Kennedy, well, not so well, but they did try, and they did look rather formidable. And now some street crud seems to have humiliated the Secret Service. Oh my goodness me. Eighth Avenue is enough. Uh, Eighth Avenue, New York, has become a cesspool of crazed homeless people, drug pushers, the foreign invading migrant gangs of migrant criminals that have invaded this country and are undermining the very foundations of reality in terms of safety. Frail Joe is no laughing matter, Dems. They keep on saying it's gas. Well, see, don't forget, this is 3 months before when Biden was running for president, and the media was protecting him and not showing that obviously the man was and suffering from not the early uh, effects of dementia, but the deep dark going into the light, having to have nursemaids constantly with him. Of course, he did have the nursemaids constantly with him. They were called his staff. Anyway, Dems, not all of America was dumb. But don't forget, it wasn't that. It was that most of America it gets its information from the 80% of the media that is in the hands of Marxists and liberals and far left Democrats. Let's see. White House bends rally to clear hips are cheap fakes. But they were saying that Biden and when he was pooping in his pants on stage, those were all cheap fakes when he didn't know where he was, or who he was, or what he was doing, or whether he was alive or talking to the dead. Um, Here to the gulag. This is about a man. Don't do your dating in Russia, my friends. Who was lured to the gulag with romance and then arrested and put into a Russian prison. My dear friends, don't go to Russia. You're just setting yourself up to be a hostage to Comrade Putin. Ah, Joe's clini- cynical. Oh, I'm losing my words. Um, his basically what they want to do is replace Americans with foreign voters. They want to add 220 million new immigrants here who can vote and would dilute the American politics. So basically, they would be these illegals, these invaders, and a great deal of them are criminals, would become the new citizens with more rights than you or me or anybody else. This monster. Oh, Joe Biden and any Democrat who votes for him. Joe Volcano is just rumbling. Mother Nature. Maybe she is a bitch who's out to get us. I don't think actually these minor weather patterns and volcanoes mean the end of the world or existential threat to the United States or the world population of human beings. They may kill a few people, but not significant amounts. Where we're actually in danger is having an atomic war between us and Russia. Those miscalculations on the part of the Biden administration, the Democrats. Uh, uh, Kamala's the act, yes. This is before Kamala, Marxist father, became the presidential representative. Um, but she was the heir apparent. She was hired because she was a black woman and she's filled a certain amount of slots. She is an affirmative action, if you can call that affirmative, because the woman is an absolute idiot and has the ruthlessness of a snake. Hyena bitch. Excuse me. Femme fatale sent a message. This is actually a good story. Man of Venezuelan persuasion molested a little girl, and a full-grown Puerto Rican lady took him down and put him in the headlock. Yeah, strong woman, real strong. Ah, Bubba, Bubba, a man who actually defends his country to its fullest extent. The president of, or prime minister of Israel, our allies in the Middle East, who we are betraying by not giving them full support to fight the evil that is Hamas. But they're, in spite of us, they're winning by going all out. Scandal, scandal. Well, that could be anything. Baby names need now that this is what's happening is um they're having baby certain names are no longer uh, cool and are going the way side of extinction because nobody and some of these names are basic ones like Vincent or Mike. My middle name is Michael. It's a good name. You know, he was head angel, maybe on the angel. Certainly angel of defeating the left-wing menace that is permeating the society. Uh, the meaning of Juneteenth, the meaning of the Juneteenth is basically to stoke the fires of hatred of white and resentment among the Black community, to remind them of the injustices of yesterday. Because there are very few injustices directed towards Black people today. Most of the problems in the Black community are self-inflicted wounds. And if they just stopped it and let it go, well, the world would be a much better place. And White House advice. Ah, they had videos of the vicious White House dogs biting Secret Service agents, biting the groundskeepers, biting everybody. But what are you going to do? It's not the dog's fault. He took after his vicious, foaming at the mouth master, Joe Biden. NY bans on beards. NYU bans on beards. Now they're attacking our macho police. It's about our control. They want them to shave off their beards. I think if the beard is well trimmed, they can look like the mountain man. I don't know. Nope, to kitty tables. I don't understand. Kitty tables? Yeah. Open your eyes and see, because you're squinting, you're going blind. Blind and hello. Women are on track to lose a lot of um, trophies because they're running with the trannies. And the trannies are winning. There are some Swift trannies out there. Oh, yes. Men in drag are dragging down women's skirts. Hello, Mega Mummy. I don't even know Mega Mummy. Ah, it's a Secret Service robbery. Go back to that. No, no. This pastor is on. He was obviously a pastor was doing the hoopy doop, the parishioners and stealing money. So he finally resigned. Now there was a judge. He was doing the hoopy doop with people in court. Let's see, and you can't do that. You have to have a certain decorum, my friend. You never have your decorum. Right now, see you. I can't remember. I just it's not my capabilities. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see something. Yeah. See what's technology. Oi, 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 oi. I'm looking better, in spite of everything. Oh, romance between two dictators. Wouldn't want to meet with Kim, the little pudgy man and a little short gangster of the East. Or yeah, but the pudgy man is Kim, the Rocket Man. So the great Donald Trump has named him. Um, he is going to meet Putin, and they're calling to form an alliance. Now, this was 3 to 4 months ago. In the meantime, the North Koreans are sending troops into Russia to fight the Ukrainians. The coordination between Russia, Iran, uh, North Korea, and China is pretty close. So strategically, they're working hand in hand. Um, as we had during against Hitler in World War II. Hitler and Japan didn't really coordinate their effects to each other. If Japan had attacked Russia and simultaneously to the attack on the Germany on Russia, the Russia probably would have fallen, or at least not been able to get the upper hand. But that's that's neither here nor there. That's not how things took place. The only man who can really take care of Russia and our current foreign policing debacles is the great Donald Trump. Oops, spent why squanders. There's the Jackie Robinson of white girls who can get a basket. I forget her name. Tall girl, attractive girl, straight girl. She's very unpopular among the basketball players because most are black and lesbian and can't play only muscle sports. They're not really good. So the opposite of what happened to black athletes during the lack of integration. Of course, we'll never know how the best black fighters or athletes would have competed against the best white fighters in the turn of the century in the 1920s. Unfortunately, who if, Jim Jeffries had fought Jack Johnson in both of their primes, which they did instead of the hull or the shell of Jim Jeffries fighting Jack Johnson, if you could hold that a fight. Um, Felons on juries, yes. We need a jury of your peers to be felons, criminals, if you may. Unmistakable decline of Joe Biden. Now it's quite obviously the man is a vegetable, but people are not taking it out. Homeless and transgender issues. This is amazing. You have queers for Hey, Miss Thomas. Sounds like a delicious Arab food. Well, Hamas kills gay people. They throw them off roofs, and it's not tolerated. Yet these imbeciles are aligning themselves with Hamas. Of course, it won't work out. And Hamas wants to actually take over the world. So these gays, these QP2 pew pew pews are not safe. Hollywood stars are for Biden. Well, they're highly intelligent, overgrown children. We shouldn't take them seriously. Actually, they have no brains. They wouldn't become actors if they. You have to be sort of a dreamer and a kind of wacko, nice, in order to be an actor. Your judgment has to be in question. You hear me, Robert De Niro? Age-old Joe. Whoa, he's almost 101. Right up this. There's a strip actually where the Venezuelan drug gangs and the cartels have set up shop, basically making parts of Queens large-scale whorehouses. Because of the liberal left-wing policies of the city right now, they're giving a free hand. Of course, this will end once Mr. Trump becomes president again. He has loads to celebrate, loads of money to celebrate. Harris now has $1 billion they're spending and a whole system on their side, a corrupt system. Against the man. The man who will save us all, Donald Trump. Six. Oh, I think Dad's Day happened. Men are second class citizens in their own country. No arrest. There was a woman who was uh, destroying Jewish businesses and doing breaking things up. Of course, they're allowed to do this. Anti-Semitism under the Biden administration, under the left-wing communists who run much of our cities, and certainly New York City. It's giving them carte blanche. Uh, now this is before when Diddy just was accused of beating up his girlfriend. Now that he's become the Black Jeffrey, actually puts Jeffrey to shame. Diddy, bang, bang, bang. Anyway, oh, man. Oh, let's see. Oh, let's see. Let's close the show. Hmm. Goodbye, goodbye, my friend.